According to Geopolitical Monitor, a long-debated infrastructure decision in southern Thailand could reshape global trade routes and alter the balance of power in the Indo-Pacific for decades to come. The article focuses on the strategic choice now facing Thailand at the Isthmus of Kra, a narrow stretch of land between the Indian Ocean and the Pacific. As Geopolitical Monitor reports, Thai policymakers are weighing two competing projects. One is the long-proposed Kra Canal, which could cut directly through southern Thailand and bypass the Strait of Malacca. The other is a Landbridge project linking two deep-water ports by rail and highway, allowing the cargo to move overland instead of through a canal. The decision matters because the Strait of Malacca currently carries roughly one-third of global maritime trade and the majority of China's energy imports, making it one of the world's most strategically sensitive choke points. According to Geopolitical Monitor, China has spent years searching for alternatives to the Malacca Strait, which Beijing views as vulnerable to disruption in a crisis. The article notes that Chinese policymakers openly refer to this concern as the Malacca Dilemma. Thailand occupies a unique position in this context. Geographically, it sits between the Indian Ocean and the Pacific. Politically, it has long pursued a strategy of neutrality, balancing relationships with China, the United States, Japan, and regional partners. The report explains that a Kra Canal would dramatically shorten shipping routes between East Asia and the Indian Ocean, while a land bridge would offer many of the same economic benefits without creating a new maritime choke point. As reported by Geopolitical Monitor, Thailand has not yet made a final decision. The land bridge project is currently framed as the more politically viable option, with projected costs similar to those of a canal and construction timelines extended into the early 2030s. The article notes that external actors are watching closely. China is seen as the primary beneficiary of either project, while the United States, Japan, India, and Singapore have expressed varying levels of concern, particularly about a canal that could weaken their strategic leverage over regional sea routes. Domestically, the report describes Thailand as a divided with business interests, security institutions, and political groups holding sharply different views on the risks and rewards. This matters because, as Geopolitical Monitor explains, the choice between a canal and a land bridge could influence global trade routes, military planning, and regional alignment across southern East Asia. A Kra Canal would create a new maritime passage outside U.S.-aligned control, potentially reducing the strategic importance of the Strait of Malacca and reshaping naval dynamics in the Indian Ocean. The article notes that this could also weaken Singapore's role as a global transshipment hub. By contrast, the land bridge is described as a more neutral solution. It would still shorten supply routes and benefit China economically, but without the symbolic and military implications of a new canal. According to the report, this option could allow Thailand to preserve its balancing role while quietly integrating into emerging Asian logistics networks. The article also highlights a broader trend. Infrastructure decisions are increasingly geopolitical, not just economic. Control over corridors, ports, and data networks now plays a central role in how power is exercised in the Indo-Pacific. According to Geopolitical Monitor, Thailand's decision at the Isthmus of Kra is about far more than transportation efficiency. Whether through a canal or land bridge, the outcome will reshape regional trade, influence great power competition, and define Thailand's strategic position in a rapidly changing global system. The issue remains unresolved, and how Bangkok proceeds will be closely watched across Asia and beyond.